What is going on, y'all? So I got about 11 projects I'm working on right now. The only build series that I'm really trying to work hard on and actually put effort into is the pond, which I will be buying the rest of the materials for on Sunday. So you have that coming. I got my brother Evan in town, which is fantastic. He brought his kiddos with him, which absolutely warmed my heart and made me super happy. Um, we're going to be putting air shocks on the Crown Vic. We're going to be moving the Jaguar out of the way. We're going to be unboxing the J35. We're going to be lowering Evan's Scion and putting an exhaust system on it. We're going to be going through and evaluating a Monte Carlo with a big block in it to see what we can do to help that fellow out. If I didn't say the Impala, we're working on the Impala. We got more wiring and stuff for it. Just a whole bunch going on. So instead of trying to make separate episodes and keep a whole bunch of different videos on my phone and make a compilation here and over here and one up here, and then I gotta figure out 3 different videos I'm editing at the same time, I'm not that good yet. So instead of that, I'm just gonna send it. You're gonna get 3 parts this weekend. You're going to get all of Thursday, all of Friday, and all of Saturday, and then Sunday we will be back on the pond build. So you guys are going to get daily uploads. Today is Thursday, so we'll see how far we get today. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm hoping to be working on the J35 tomorrow to get it ready to do the timing set on it. Evan is going to go visit some family and friends while he is out here, which is fantastic, and I'm super happy for him. While he is doing that, I'm going to do work because I owe an entire 8-hour day to the van. I don't owe anybody else anything, so we're good there. But without further ado, let's get to it, and we'll catch you guys later. Good afternoon, people of YouTube. God, it is beautiful today. Alright, so we're going to end this year with a bang, getting a whole bunch of stuff done. Let's start off with the Jaguar that is way back there. That is where it's going to stay, or maybe get pushed further in. Either way, it's in storage for a while until I have more time. This over here should be running between the 7th and the 14th. This is getting the motor that I have in the garage. This is getting a set of air shocks. This needs to be gone through and evaluated before we put a painless wiring harness in it, because it kind of sort of runs, but not really. They didn't do a very good job converting it. But you guys didn't get to see me move that, which is fine. You didn't get to see me move that, which is fine, or that, and you're not going to get to see me move that for a while. This you guys will get to see run at some point, but first things first, we're going to go inside here and unbox this here engine, if you want to call it an unboxing, and we will see what we end up with, because I don't think the engine's that big. I feel like it's sitting on another pallet, or has some stuff underneath it. I'm not sure, but we'll find out together. Yeah, that'll do. That's about the best that you're gonna get out of me today. Minimal effort, maximum progress. Hopefully. Evan called to inform me that there is no more grilled cheese burritos at Taco Bell. What the hell? What the hell? You'll get to meet him in a bit. But because he called, my recording shut off. But I got the other pallet out from underneath this one, which was pretty simple. And then I drug this one over here to my come-along that I do engine swaps with, because I don't have a cherry picker. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna go about picking it up. But that is another day and future me's problem. Right now I'm gonna get these tools put away, and then Evan will be back with lunch. Holy Christ, if I could talk, that would be fantastic. Evan will be back with lunch momentarily. And then we will figure out what we're doing. I'm not sure what his plan is for today. We are going to lower his Scion and do the muffler on Saturday. And today is Thursday, I believe. I got horns coming for that thing today. And I got to look at figuring out where we're going to put the fuel pump. But if I get tools put away and nothing else is going on, I'd really, really like to get the air shocks in that. And they are still over here, waiting to be put in the car. But I now have the air compressor to fill them, and the air chuck, and the tire inflation measuring device. Whatever the fuck that thing is called, I don't remember. I know what I'm talking about, but I can't get the words out of my mouth. So that's what we got going on. Let me clean up these tools real quick and we'll get back at it. Alright, that's cleaned up. All my tools are put away. Come over here and look at these. Pretty simple on what those are. These are the bottom bolts that go onto the axle. These are the top bolts that go onto the frame. I am told that it is not easy just to go slap these in, and that I may have to drill a hole through the floor to get to these bolts. But we shall see, because I'd really prefer not to do that. So, let's see here. Inside, like that. So let's go see what we're looking at. Boom, under the Vic. I don't know if you guys can see. There we go. There we go. So that's where it goes. And I think the problem would be is if you had a fuel tank still, it would be extremely tight. But I should be able to get a wrench up in there to get it started and be able to get it in there. So hopefully we'll Alright, so there is probably 9/16 is probably what this is. But either way, there's a place to grab a hold of it with a wrench. And we're going to slide these down over it. And then this will be the frame. And this will go on top of it, which will be easy, like that. And the problem is trying to get this started. But if we can get this started, I can get a wrench up to here. And I can get a wrench to here. And we can install these. Is that the way it's going to work? I don't know. But we're definitely going to try it. And with more difficulty than I'm willing to admit per usual, they are in. So now we're going to go into the garage and figure out how to do the airlines. But we're going to zip tie them to this bar because it's already got 2 holes in it. And then we're going to run it into the trunk. And probably put it on this side. Yeah, we're probably going to put it on this side. But Evan's over here. He's working on his Scion, so let's go check out what he's got going on. Didn't have the greatest gas mileage on the way up here, so he's checking his air cleaner. Whoa, that's tiny in there.
It's cute.
Oh, it's cute.
And it's kind of dirty.
This flashlight in there.
Yeah, but it's not super bad. Man, they buried this thing in here.
Yeah.
Little tiny guy.
Yeah. Little 1.5.
Bracelets?
Not too shabby.
That's supposed to be the clean side. little dirty.
It's got some dirt down in there, but not too bad. That's definitely not your gas mileage reason.
Probably not.
At least not all of it.
Maybe some of it.
I found a bell.
Yeah. Obviously some pretty dope ass glasses.
Hey, another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh, girl, you don't even know. Anywho, let me go back in here. And we got plastic fittings and instructions. So let me get this open and I will get back. Alright, so you got the instructions here. You get your T. This is going to bring the two together. And then you're going to have a line that connects this. This is going to be drilled through into the trunk. And then you'll have connector here, connector here, connector here, connector here, and connectors on the shocks. So first thing we need to do is go figure out how much of this we're going to need to run to the T. And then we will get the T installed and we will start figuring out how to get it to the trunk. Alright, and with that I got that shock hooked up and I've got that shock hooked up and they both go up and over and into this T, and I have enough hose to go to this side or this side, whatever way I decide to go with it, or wherever I want it to end up. We could even get funky with it and go to the back of the car, like that, which we may do, actually. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the only thing left is to figure out the other airline fitting. So, with that, shocks are installed in the full. Alright, so I tied it off the T, and I went up here and I zip tied it, and I dropped it down into the frame rail. It's in there. That would be it right there. And out back. Give me a second to crawl out. Boom. That's what you get. I will have to roll my air hose over here and see if they work. Everything's only supposed to be hand tight, but there's the fitting for my air shocks. And supposedly that installation is done. So we will find out at some point. Alright, y'all. All 9 pounds there, and then give her a good old jiggle. That's a whole lot better than the basketball that I started with. Hey, oh yeah, on to the next project. Alright, next on the list of things to do is to see if we can get this started, to see how it's doing. He's got his car running. Go ahead and try and fire this thing off.
What are you guys doing?
She cold. It needs more idle screw. Alright, now let's see if it runs on its own. Cool. Alright, now we gotta go in here. I'm sure you do, Bubba. I'm sure you do. I don't think it's charging.
No? What's the battery taste at?
12, 12.6. Doesn't want to jump, goes all over the place.
That belt needs tightening.
Yeah, it does.
This one does too.
Alright, we're going to play with this for a little bit and we'll catch up with you guys. Alright, I had it running for a minute. It does not seem that we have oil pressure gauge or voltage gauge. The fuel gauge may work. The tach gives you like 1 RPM, but it won't move off of that, so that doesn't work. I'm sure the speedometer doesn't work. And currently we are waiting to see if the temperature gauge works. But that's probably not gonna work either. So we'll see. Alright, temp gauge definitely doesn't work. We got it plenty warm and it never moved off of 100. And let me tell you what, it's definitely 100. So we got some timing issues going on. So we got crankcase ventilation is what I would think that is. It definitely needs timed. Needs a water pump. The water pump's junk. Needs an alternator because the alternator is not charging. And the valves probably need lashed because it's got a pretty good tick to it. But other than that, she seems like a solid runner. She's got cats on it and then Flowmaster's behind it, so that's why she's quiet. But other than that, she seems to be alright. On to the next project until I get parts for this one. Evan and I are over here checking out this van and found out that they indeed snapped the timing belt and it is nice and crunchy. But Evan just spotted some really fun electronics. If you're looking to do it at home, that's definitely the way to do it. You just gotta stick a screw in it, like a hook. Maybe they wanted to hook some stuff up to it, bro.
Dude, hook it up.
Hook it up, man.
Even got a screw in the negative side too.
Oh, man.
Drywall screw.
That's awesome. Alright, anyways, what I actually walked over here for is this guy again. Durga. So Evan doesn't know this, but you guys saw it. They had the fuel pump mounted here, which is not fly with me. So we're going to trace this back and figure out where we can stick the fuel pump that is down on the frame. That's a much better location. Alright, after looking at stuff, I think the best option, and Evan thinks the best option, is we're going to go find the fuel rod that belongs in this motor and buy a fuel pump off of Rock Auto and stick it back to mechanical. Because then you ain't got to worry about a regulator, you ain't got to worry about anything else like that. It's just mint and the way to go. That's the way the race car is. They want it done the same way as my stuff. You can do that. So this one's taken care of. Everything on my project list is taken care of except for that thing. And that thing will be coming up on Saturday. So we will probably catch you all then. Bye!
Everything else.
I lied. We're actually going to come out here and unbox the springs for lowering said Scion on Saturday. Hey, at least your kiddos found a sharp knife.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And they don't need it, but works for us.
Yeah. Alright.
Ooh. 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 That color, though. Just got a little fucking rubber silencer on it.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. It's needed. That goes to the front, this to the back.
Oh, I was thinking opposite.
I guess we'll find out. That's nice. Pretty excited.
I definitely agree 100%.
Look, important, please read.
Over here we got the man of the hour bringing me some parts. What's going on? What you got for me?
That's all for me.
All
The
for-
horns, the wires, and then that block. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Word up.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Chilling. Quincy, how you doing?
Good, I'm Evan.
Evan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I ain't never even seen the homie shit. That fool had just called me and was like, "Hey, man, I got this motherfucking Aero coupe over here, man."
It runs like dog doo-doo,
I
but
bet.
we've got it mostly figured out.
Man,
So
that's how they did the firewall, huh?
yeah, not the most impressive way, but it's a
Guess
better
it-
way
guess
than
like, yeah. I mean, I guess it worked, huh?
could be a lot worse.
Right.
And then yours is over here in the grass. You want to come check it out? I know you haven't got to see it since we put some wiring in it.
Wait till this one.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Tell me that's not a whole lot cleaner.
That shit looks so much cleaner. Hell yeah.
Still got to tie up some little stuff in
I
here and
mean,
make
yeah,
it
and
clean,
then
but
once everything get back together, we can hide all that.
yes, sir. And then this is your wiring for your AC. Got you an electric fan coming. I'll make you some quick mounts.
Cool.
Get you going down the road.
Cool. He said he had a he had a what kind of wire going to the starter?
An amplifier wire.
This motherfucker, boy, I tell you. All right, I was gonna try to find that air conditioning.
Yes, sir. And then we're gonna have you order a mechanical fuel pump. It just makes everything a lot easier. It's super cheap. It's like $30. Is what I got in the race car.
So the fuel pump that ain't how we gonna work it as far as with the.
No, you're gonna put a mechanical fuel pump, and it'll just go from here, and then you'll have a line coming out to your carburetor.
Okay.
Be super simple. I can show you on mine.
How's it gonna work with the push to start though?
It won't bother it at all. If the engine's cranking, it's got fuel. do. Other side. Yeah, see, you got fuel coming from the back of the car into the pump, and then out of the pump and up to the carb. That's your fuel pump, and it will look exactly the same as that one.
Well, yeah, that's the original pump that come out of there. Then that's you saying just put it back in there.
Yes.
Well, the only reason why we took the motherfucker off is I didn't need no fuel pump. He just said with the push to start it'd be easier for the motherfucker to start.
Hell no, that's the easiest way you can do it, man. Hell no. Bear didn't know shit, and you know that.
Yeah, that's we did some bullshit.
But yeah, we're just gonna put a mechanical fuel pump back in it.
All right.
You ain't running anything where you got to worry about it. I'm at like 400 horse on a good day on spray, and I've still got plenty of fuel on a stock fuel pump.
Yeah.
So, that's what we got going on here. All right, my friend. So I got your horns in here. They are going to go one here, one down there, because that's the best place to mount them, and I don't have to drill new holes. I got to get 2 bolts to mount those there, and they'll be grounded through that, so that'll work for that. And then this is the block that you got me. One of these wires is the main wire to the fuse block to run the whole car. The bigger one, this bigger one, is to charge the battery from the alternator. This is the black cable that you brought me, and it's going to go back to the starter. And then this purple wire that you can barely see on the ground goes to the starter. And then I gotta get an inline fuse for these guys and run grounds, and the engine bay is done for what I have. And then this slot right here, this open one, that is for your main battery cable for your amp and subwoofer and everything else for when we get to that point. So we don't have to change anything. We literally just push it in there, completely done. Ain't gotta worry about it anymore. I gotta get that wire on and shortened and make a connector for it and get this black wire connected, and then we're good there. And then just tie up this wiring and make it a whole lot nicer than it is. Work on getting that bottom fan shroud out so we can figure out how to mount your radiator for you. Get this fucking fan out and throw that piece of shit in the trash can. But I promised you 2 hours on your car. You got 2 hours on your car. And that one got the 2 hour minimum. And this one got 2 hours, so I owe you an entire day on this. And I don't know anything else on anything else. So whenever you're ready to bring me parts, I'm ready to do more. Have a good night and God bless, my friend.